Now here's something you don't see every day. This is a lawn bowling green, and there's a guy out there cutting the grass, and Walter called it a grass Zamboni. Look at the way he just zips right across. I'd like to have one of those things. They look like fun. Look at it, it just glides over the grass, like no effort whatsoever. That is pretty cool. And that's the start of our day, about to leave from Victor Harbor. And we're on our way north of Adelaide to the Barossa Valley. That's where all the wine manufacturers are. Well, I think they're all over Australia, but we're heading up towards there, and we're spending 2 nights there so that we can have some time to explore the wineries. Short trip today, it's only about 250 kilometers. It's only take us a couple of hours to get there, so no big rush. Okay, so we're on the road to Barossa, but before we get there, we're going to stop in a little German-like town called Handorf and see what it has and what it's all about. We have a pretty easy schedule today because we're not traveling all that far, so we're just taking it easy. And you can see this is the scenery. It's a little different route than the one we took to come into Victor Harbor. Lots of trees, which is good because that one yesterday was deadly boring for sure. Now I can show you here on the map where we've started out from. So there's Victor Harbor, and we're going up the A13. Sorry, it's hard to keep this camera steady. Up to Mount Compass, and over to the B34, and up to Handorf, if you can see it up there. See how good the stabilizer in this camera is. So there's Handorf. So that's where we're headed right now, and then later we're going to go north of that to the Barossa Valley. Just some more of the scenery along the road here. Yesterday you saw a lot of flatlands. Well, today it's a little bit more rolling hills. The scenery here in Australia seems to change quite rapidly and quite drastically within hours. Okay, so this is the little town of Handorf, and it's supposed to be sort of a German-style little place.
This was their first German settlement or something.
First German settlement or something like that. So we're going to explore the little town and see what there is to see. Yeah, I'd imagine. For that car. We're in a little German shop that makes cuckoo clocks of all kinds. Oh, there's a little. Oh no, it's Dutch. It's not German.
3,000 bucks for a copy.
Yeah. Be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Except you never get one home.
No.
And down near the other end of Andorf. So Walter decided that we should stop and have real coffee and German pastry. So
I don't think it's really German pastry.
Well, whatever. We're having it anyways. We're giving it a try. And in this cute little place, not competitive, not really cheap, $19.50 for 2 coffees and 2 some kind of pastry kind of thing, but pastries are expensive. So anyways, we'll see what these are like.
Breakfasts are huge.
Yeah. Well, if we had known this town was going to be like this and it would take us that long, we could come here and have turkey instead of old English muffins with peanut butter. Okay, so we have our German pastry. Walter got whatever it is.
Hummingbird cake.
Hummingbird cake. And I got bee sting, which has supposedly been warmed as well. So try yours, see how it tastes. You have cream on the side. Looks like a Devonshire. So, how is it? Yeah, so?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not sure it's like that.
Okay, at first, it was a little different. They're not overly sweet. It grows on you. It's actually quite nice. It tastes a lot lighter than it looks. And obviously we hate them, as you can tell, because we're eating. Yeah, no hate there. And of course we found the fairy garden. So we have to check it out. Get in, find out what your name means. Looks like it's all little dewies for your garden or whatnot. That kind of thing. Hail tree. Yeah, not really into little doodads for the garden because we don't really have a garden. Well, we do, but we don't. And it's winter, so it's not going to work for us. And heraldry? Yeah, no. That stuff's fake. Just found this chair on the street here in Handor, and look what it says. It says, at first I thought it said Ugly Wally, but it says Uncle Wally. And so, it's a Wally chair. It's for a Wally. Uncle Wally.
Take a picture too.
Okay, stay there for just a second. Remember what I was saying before, as soon as you pick up the camera, they will come. And there was none of them here when we first got into town. We were wandering around, and suddenly they're all here. Okay, so what's a German town without a Brewhausen? You have to have a Brewhaus. Which, if you don't know what that means beer garden. And here's some unique artwork. They're called Shaggy Ducks. And there are booted ducks over here. See little boots? Booted ducks. So we're still in Handorf, and this is, Walter thought we should take a picture of this church, St. Paul's Lutheran Church. But what he was more interested in was stand there. Stand over there. He thought it'd be really funny. He took my picture with this sign. And you see what the sign says? It's a crossword for the agent.
No.
Yeah. So, Walter, agent, he thought it'd be funny to take a picture of me standing in front of that. Okay, so now we're on the road from Handorf and we're going up to, and I gotta find it here on the map. Of course, once I find it, I don't know how to say it. It's up here somewhere.
Okay, where do I go?
What? Follow this. Oh.
Straight ahead, I think.
Can you go straight ahead?
Yeah, I think so.
This is what we're talking about right here. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, I guess we're on the right track. Okay, oops. I was showing you the dash. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Okay, back to the map. I'm looking for this place. And it's...
We should have found it on the map.
No, I found it already. It's here. But I'm looking through the viewfinder here on the back, and it's trying to keep it steady. Okay. Finger there. Where's my finger? Alright, there we are. This is where we're headed to. So, we're going from way down here. Handorf. See Handorf? Yeah. So we're following this up here, and we're going to Nuriootpa. Again, any of the Aussies out there that watch this video, you will probably need to correct me on how you say this place.
Isn't it?
Nuriootpa? Nuriootpa? I don't know. But anyways, that's where we're headed for, and it's not going to take us long to get there because right now it's 11:47, and according to the GPS, it's 12:45 we'll be there. So then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do in the meantime. But anyways, this is the scenic drive, so they call it. They call it the Unka. I don't think you can see that. Can you see that? There. It's called the, yeah, another word I can't say. Okay, I would not do well in this country in the pronunciation of their words, but anyways, that's where we're off to. There's a lot of little towns along the way here, which makes it a little bit more interesting drive than that one we did yesterday. So yeah. So it just gives you an idea of what some of these little towns we're driving through kind of look like. And that was a little town. I think that was Mount Pleasant. Another shot of some of the scenery. We're now in the Barossa Valley.
I haven't seen any grapevines yet.
No, we haven't seen grapevines yet, so maybe we're not in the right part of the Barossa Valley for that. Although I did see a couple of signs for wine places, I thought. Small ones, but I didn't see any vines, so don't know. But I'm sure we will. That just gives you an idea of what it looks like. I can hold the camera steady. The road's a little hilly.
Oh, kangaroo crossing coming up.
Ooh, kangaroo crossing. Yeah, we've seen a lot of those. Fortunately, we have not seen any kangaroos trying to cross in front of us. Knock wood. Pray that doesn't happen. We have seen lots of dead ones on the side of the road. Not so much down this piece today, but we have seen them. And we've noticed that some of the cars have these big chrome railings around the front of the car, which Walter assumes that's for bashing kangaroos. Kangaroo bashers.
Kangabangas.
Kangabangas. Roo riddlers. Kanga crashers. vineyards right there.
I don't know. They look
Oh,
like
those are fruit trees there. There were some vineyards in behind. So. Vineyards up in there. Well, by the time I got this thing to come up, I missed it. But, you know, seen one vineyard, seen them all.
I think that's the information.
Oh, such as?
Same as the
Well,
last one.
Yeah, not a major information thing. So this is a little community here.
That's 550 meters I have to turn.
In 400 meters, turn left on Murray Street.
So is this near,
I don't think so. It says 6.1 kilometers,
Oh.
and then I have to do another.
well, this must be that Anga, whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Angus.
There it is up there, Anguston. Anguston.
Yeah.
Barossa House Hotel. German thingies around here. Quaint little place too. And we've reached where we're staying. Well, at least the town.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. At the roundabout, take the third exit to Tanunda Road.
Spiritual wellness fair.
22 Murray Street, on the right. Arriving at 22 Murray Street, on the right.
Okay, so this is where we're going to be staying the next 2 nights. The Vine Inn.
So how do I get over
Good question. You going that way? I don't know. 30 meters it says, maybe. I don't know. Figured it. Okay, so this is our room for the next 2 nights. The place is called, what's it called? The Vineland? Or Vine Inn. The Vine Inn. Lots of beds. Little place to sit. Now, they have this patio door that's supposed to be a little like patio thing, but the door only opens 6 inches. It's screw nailed up at the top, and it says it only opens that for security reasons. Well, I think we know why there's security reasons, because you see this couple that are standing over here. When we walked into this hotel to register, it was quite loud and noisy in the attached restaurant-y kind of bar. It has pool tables and that. And I saw 3 chicks walking into a bathroom in there. Well, actually falling into a bathroom with drinks in their hands. You have to remember, this is only 1:20 in the afternoon. And on Thursday. And it sounds like a party's going on in this restaurant. They seem to be in the average age between late 20s up to maybe early 40s, what I could see. But this couple's been standing out here since we got in, and he's basically trying to pick her up. Little afternoon delight, I think. So, and you don't know if he's getting too very far with her or not. But there's also other things that, this is not a sleepy little town. It looks like a party town, because on the door back here, there's some regulations. Says, no smoking, party damages policy. To protect the well-being and amenity of all house guests, the Vine Inn Barossa enforces a strict no accommodation room, party and or damages policy. So it would seem to me, between the fact that they have this sign on the door, this is the bathroom, like it has a separate cubicle for the toilet, and then in here they have a shower and a sink and the whole bit, which is all very nice, very clean, very modern. But anyways, and because that door doesn't open any further than it does, it sounds to me like we've gotten into Party Central here. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We may hear more later in the day or the night about all of this. So anyways, yeah, it's a little bit of a party town. Oh, must be all those wineries. Okay, we're here and we're eating in the very loud and partyish restaurant, that bar that's attached to the hotel. It looks very nice, but I'm finding the atmosphere here totally different from where else we've been so far in Australia. The people here seem just a little colder, not as friendly, and definitely party animals. Like, they almost seem like the stereotype of what we think of Aussies at home here. So I'm glad that I've seen other parts of Australia. Maybe it's just this place, I don't know. It just seems to me like, quite frankly, a bunch of drunks at 1:30 in the afternoon on a Thursday. So I don't get it. Plus, this isn't no smoking in this area, but over in the other area, they're smoking, but they don't seem to be being regulated by the signs or anything. And of course, it's blown over the top of us. I don't know. I could be wrong about this first impression. Okay, so sorry. I don't mean to offend any of my Aussie viewers out there, because up until this point, we have found them nothing but lovely through it all. And maybe it's just this place. It's just the atmosphere. I don't know. I hope that's all it is. Okay, so just to continue from what I said last time, we're looking around here, and this is definitely a party place. You can hear it. You probably can't hear me. Again, it's 2:18 in the afternoon. These people on a Thursday, they party hardy early. Don't know if this is what they usually do.
I think they're watching the Olympics. Maybe they took time off because Australia's in the Olympics today or something. I don't know. Because they have it on a big screen over there, but certainly a hopping place. Okay, so we're just sitting here and we're talking about the SIM card that we bought for Walter's phone, so we would have access on our cell phones to, or on his cell phone, to the internet and to, you know, make calls. So what? So you got, it was $45. It's a Woolies card.
Yeah, and I got it for 30 days, right? And it included, well, actually it came with 10 gigs of data, but because I activated it before a date in March or whatever, it gave me an extra 5 gigs of data. So I got 15 gigs of data for 30 days. I get I get $100 of special services for 30 days. I get unlimited phone calls in Australia, giving and receiving and making them. And I get unlimited text messages in Australia. And I can supposedly make phone calls to Canada for free.
So really, it's a real, like, that's pretty good with that. Because our plan, we've been
I can pay $45 on my plan at home and only get 500 megabytes of data for 30 days, unlimited phone calls in the locality, but I'd still get charged for long distance calls in Canada. And that's about it. That's all I get for $45.
So basically, we could take that card and set it up as a hotspot as well, so my phone could actually use that data plan as a hotspot. Not that we have any need to do that, but actually I am a little bit more impressed this time on this trip to Australia with the internet connections that we have had. Now, the one we had last night was no good for uploading to YouTube, and that's why people, I'll try on this one that we have in this hotel. I'm not sure if it's going to work.
I don't think it
so
will.
maybe a couple of days yet before I'm able to upload my latest videos. But so it'll be, you're going to get a whole bunch of these all at once, including this one we're making right now. But we'll see what happens. And anyways, not a bad deal. So this is Nuriootpa. I don't know how you say it. But this is looking down the street from it. You can't really see much because of all the trees.
Nuriootpa.
Who?
Nuriootpa.
Nuriootpa. Well, whatever. Again, anybody in Australia, not Austria, Australia, you can let us know how to really say that. This is where we're staying. Actually, it's a fairly nice place, in spite of the crowd. But that might have been just random luck that they do that kind of thing. I don't know, a bunch of them. I don't know, a bunch of them were dressed in like black skirts or dresses and everything, and the guys had some black pants and white shirts, so they looked like maybe they were at something. I don't know. But whatever. Not that big a deal. And this is just down the street a little further. It is not the sleepy little town. Ooh, the bargain store.
So I don't know how many towns you've ever been in that have a chicken center, but this place has a chicken center. Not really sure what that means. It's open 6 days, so I'm assuming that it's either a restaurant, it's got little tables out here, so you can get chicken done in many, many ways. Oh, and they have beef kafta wraps and falafel wraps too, so they have everything. And then you have the Fleur Center, which is flowers and coffee, because nothing says delicious like dunking a flower in a coffee. Funny, it's right next door to the blood test center. Kind of wondering about that. Or your foot doctor. Okay, it's one-stop shopping. I can have chicken for lunch, a coffee with some flowers, get my blood tested, and then check out my feet. All within one block.
Sorry, I ruined your shot.
No, you didn't. Pizza, pasta, chicken, hot packs, burgers, gyros. I wonder if those are hot gyros.
Maybe.
And they spell it differently than with a G.
Yeah.
Seafood, salad, coffee, and ice cream. Oh look, scrapbooking magazines. Oh look, all these scrapbooking magazines. Old scrapbooking magazines, but... There's another hotel. Divine Court. Ooh, keep glad not staying there. I'll put up with the rowdies. And the afternoon delighters and where we're going. That place looks like I'd have to put up with the cockroaches. Let's buy a house. Nice sleepy little
235,000.
Holy crap, that's cheap.
1,090 square feet.
1,090 square feet. Wow. Shoot, I couldn't get my craft room in that.
1,347 square foot. 320,000. Actually, it looks really nice.
Yeah, actually it does. Yeah, let's buy a house. Say, take you under the tour. Where's that? Oh, a bit off the top. The cottage. Bookshelf and giftware. Books, gifts, cards, DVDs, and CDs. Tattoos and piercing. Hey, let's go in and get a kangaroo tattoo.
Yeah, right.
Get it right on your right cheek. And I don't mean on your face. Oh, hot to it. Well, wouldn't you like a lasting souvenir of Australia? Or maybe a wallaby? Now your ass is big enough to handle a kangaroo.
So is yours.
Yeah, no, just get a little wallaby. Just get a little wallaby. Or one of those cute birds that make the sounds, those magpies or maggies or whatever they call them. Flowers. Okay. What do they know about polar bears? Polar bears are indigenous to our end of the world, to the Arctic, not the Antarctic. Travel.
Luxury New Zealand, 9,655.
Well, there was that one that had the Canada and Alaska one on the rail for, what was it, 17,000?
Got to show everybody the whole thing.
Why not? They might be interested. Walter doesn't think you'd be interested in showing him the town. Let me know.